Listen, things on paper aren't always what happens in reality. And so, until Barcelona have played, 3-4 games?
Yeah.
We're not going to know whether he's had an effect or not. Now, you'd have to think that it's going to be better than what Valverde's 11 was dishing out, because it wasn't exciting. It didn't seem that attacking, although they were scoring goals. It just didn't seem like a Barcelona. So, hey, he's going to have to make a change very quickly. Otherwise, the naysayers are going to jump all over this and say, why are you giving this guy the job?
From a player's perspective, does it make a difference, Craig, that he hasn't had experience, hasn't won trophies, hasn't dealt with big players before?
I don't think so. But, I mean, it would be pretty disrespectful for any professional footballer to just judge somebody before they've even, got their feet in the door. When problems arise, if they arise, they'll quickly figure out how he deals with it, if he can deal with it, and what his training is like, and how he talks to players. Then they'll figure out if he's a real deal or not. What makes me laugh is the excitement in Spain about this. Is nobody was talking about this guy 48 hours ago, 1 week ago, 3 weeks ago. And if he walked into most people's front rooms in Spain, they wouldn't know who he is. And all of a sudden, he's exciting about being the Barcelona coach. I mean, do me a favour, he said. Oh, I was a fan of Messi before I got this job. Oh, spare me the details. Who wasn't? Oh, we'll have Johan Cruyff when I was growing up. Oh, join the queue. I mean, all this nonsense, this claptrap that's been coming out. At the end of the day, I wish the guy all the best. He's come from nowhere to get one of the best jobs in the world, but spare me all the nonsense that's going around it about, can I give him a right arm to play with your Johan Cruyff and all that? Wouldn't we all? Does that mean you're going to be the Barcelona manager? Oh, that's a way to get the job, eh? So good luck to him.
Well, it seems like it.
It's
what for him?
Oh, this guy. Oh, yeah. He plays the Barcelona. Spare me the details.
It'll depend on what the makeup of the dressing room is.
Right.
Because you'll have the young guys who'll just hang on every word anyway. If you've got a couple of suspect characters, they'll be like, who's this guy? He's going to tell me what to do. I mean, I don't know if there are any of those guys in that dressing room, but I've been in dressing rooms where there have been who think they know better before anything's even happened. If the dressing room is strong and you think that Messi's leading it, then I think basically they'll give him a chance.
Right.
And then it's up to him then.
Frank, does it make a difference in a dressing room if the manager hasn't had that much experience?
Not really, because especially in Barcelona, you can see where, they choose coaches more about what they have as an idea of playing football more than a resume. The last 3 coaches who won the Champions League were 3 former players, Rijkaard, Guardiola and Luis Enrique. But after that, there were only coaches that we didn't know. Tata Martino, Valverde, and now Quique Setien. So it's not very important for the club. I think it's not very important for the player. On the other hand, when you have a big star, like let's say Zidane in Real Madrid, your past will be helpful, but it can last maybe 2-3 months. If you don't have results, it's going to blow up very quickly. So as long as, and Stevie said, if within 3 games they win and they play better, it's going to be a one bet, but otherwise it's going to be another problem.
Jules, I imagine you're excited by this appointment.
I am very excited, yeah. I am very excited because I saw him when he was at Sevilla with Betis, and no one can argue that the football was not exciting, that he did some incredible things with that team, with those players, some of them average or good players, but nowhere near as good as what he's going to have now in his Barcelona squad. So you can think that if he can just implement some of his style of football, some of that philosophy from Betis and from all the clubs he had before as well, to be fair to him, to this Barca squad, like Stevie said, if the players are ready to give him a chance and ready to listen and to do on the pitch what he asked them to do, then I think they could be on something very good. Of course, Craig is right. The whole, I love Cruyff, and when I played against Cruyff's team, I saw what they were doing, and I wanted to do the same, and I wanted to have the ball, and now I want to have the ball all the time, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of BS in that. However, his style of football and his philosophy, you have to say, fits exactly what Barcelona have done for years and years and years, and what they've lost under Valverde. So on that sense, it makes sense that they went for him, although he was not their first choice, not their second choice, and not their third choice either.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.